Yeah, and we're basically in the middle of CelticFest, so we are getting a little bit of a preview this morning at Doolin's as we go to break, a little performance by the Irish Wakers.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, we're kind of in the middle of it, Jody, and of course a big part of CelticFest is the music. So we've got a couple of members of the Irish Wakers here. We've got Blake and we've got Michael. Thanks for getting up early for us.
Thanks for being here.
We're going to wake up the neighborhood right now. You're going to teach me how to play the bow drum?
Bow run.
Bow
yes.
run. Bow run. Okay, I want to say drum there. Okay, so here it is right here.
Okay, so you hold it like this, put your
Okay.
hand in behind
All
there.
right.
And then you've got a tipper, or seepin in Gaelic, and you hold it like a pencil. That's it. And then you hold it towards you, wrist loose, and then you hit down, up, down.
And this is a traditional instrument.
It's an ancient instrument, and it's the heartbeat of Celtic music.
Well, we're going to enjoy some of your music right now. Let's get a mini performance, and then we'll find out about where you're playing. Let's get a little performance by the Irish Wakers.
1, 2, 3.
Fantastic. Well done, Blake. And by the way, Michael, I mean, you've been playing for a while, hey? Yeah. Tell us a little bit about his accolades. I know he's too shy right now.
He is a provincial fiddle champion, and he's a great fiddler, and we're so lucky to have him here today.
Wonderful. Where are you going to be playing for CelticFest?
We're going to be playing at the Boran Drum Circle at noon on Saturday at the community stage, and anybody who's got a boron hanging on their wall in the basement, bring it down, come along. We're going to be playing, and
Excellent.
It's going to be the first time ever in Vancouver we've done this.
That'd be something to see.
The Wakers are also going to play on the main stage at outside Doolin's here on
Excellent.
Saturday afternoon.
There'll be some details on the website, I am sure. CelticFestVancouver.com, where Jody CelticFest runs through Sunday, of course, just in time for the parade, and we're hoping for sunshine. Thanks very much for the great performance. As we go to break, enjoy a bit of a performance from the Airborne Irish Dancers. We're in the heart of CelticFest, by the way, running until Sunday, so we've got to have some Irish dancers. Nora, thanks for joining us again.
Thank you.
And I love how everyone got up early. They're all ready to go.
They are.
These are a very special group of dancers here, right?
They are very special.
They're getting ready to go to the Worlds.
London, England for Worlds.
How exciting. So you know what? We'll chat with a few of them afterwards, but why don't we get a little performance by the Airborne Irish Dancers. I know we're all clapping like we want to finish here. Come on in, Nora. First of all, that was fabulous dancing. When are they all playing, Nora?
All playing.
Like dancing. When is the next performance? They're performing at the parade?
Their shows start tomorrow.
Okay.
And they perform for the next 2 weeks. They've been doing about 84 shows.
But for CelticFest, they're going to be at the parade, correct?
Yes,
as well?
Right.
Awesome. Okay, and who here has been to Worlds before? Hands up. Oh, so what can we expect from this? This is going to be some primo dancing, right? What's your name?
Thomas.
Thomas, and how long have you been dancing?
4 years.
4 years? Awesome. Well, Michelle, no question, this is a talented group, the Airborne Irish Dancers. They've got several performances, including the St. Patrick's Day Parade on Sunday. Well done, everybody. Exactly, and we're in the heart right now of Celtic Fest. Of course, it runs until Sunday when the big parade happens. And you know, we thought we can't have a little Irish without a little Irish. We've got Hermitage Green here. Dan, introduce us to the band here.
Hello, this is Dara on djembe. This is Barry on the bass. I'm playing a dobro. This is Dara on the guitar, and that fella's Dermot and Baron.
Excellent. Now, how'd you guys all get together? I know you guys are brothers.
Yeah.
Who's the younger one?
Believe it or not, Dan is the younger one.
Oh, okay. So you get to boss him around when you were growing up.
Yeah, I bullied him for pretty much his entire life. So.
And how about the rest of you? How did everyone else come to play?
We were just friends. We just met together. I used to live beside Barry. Dara was good friends with Dan. We just went to their brother's pub and started playing music in his
much like this, wasn't it? Like we used to play in the corner of the pub.
And your first trip to Vancouver, what do you think of Vancouver?
Love it. It's really great, really great. Yeah. It's just like a much better Ireland, really.
Much better? And do you have any big plans while you're here? You're playing, of course?
Yeah, well, of course, we're playing in the Vogue next Friday, so there's still tickets available for that. So,
wonderful.
yeah, get down. It's going to be a big gig.
I think we want to give everyone a bit of a preview. Can you tell us a little bit about the song you're going to play?
Sure. It's called Golden Rule. We'll let you figure out the meaning through the lyrics.
Wonderful.
I might get in trouble for telling you what it means.
Without further ado, enjoy a little bit of a performance from Hermitage Green. More details, of course, on Celtic Fest, CelticFest, Vancouver.com.
Just the same, with your friends, been with that same dark push. Don't waste my time, go find some fool to reassure yourself. But as a rule, I must refuse to waste another breath.
Celtic Fest here in Vancouver is on right now, and man, there are lots of celebrations happening right now, right?
Lots going on, and it'll just keep rolling out all weekend.
What kinds of things can we look forward to through the weekend?
Well, we've got Thursday night, we've got a Kaylee's Kitchen Party going on, which is going to be a very interesting jam with a bunch of professionals, musicians, and that'll be lots of fun. It's new this year. Friday night, we've got the gala at the Vogue Theatre, and you heard Hermitage Green earlier. There's also the Once, Jamie Stone, and the Paperboys are all in that evening. Then Saturday night, we've got the Kaylee at the fan club, which is tradition and is an amazing evening. And then, of course, all weekend long on Granville Street and Robson Square, we've got the community stage this year, where all those dancers that you saw earlier will be performing, and the Boran Inn and the Penny Whistle Inn and the parade.
And parade, Celtic Fest on right now through the 16th. Jody, the parade's sure to be a great day, but lots of things leading up to it. For more details and scheduling, you can go to CelticFestVancouver.com. Exactly, and you can bust the boredom by attending any of the events happening at Celtic Fest until Sunday, including perhaps a little whiskey tasting. We got the 4 steps to tasting your whiskey properly coming up next on BT. Stay with us. And a Whiskey Kiss is an event that's happening tomorrow here at Doolin's, actually at the Cellar. Right now we're in the VIP room here. Tell us a little bit about the whiskeys, I guess the Scotch whiskeys we're going to taste.
Yeah, so these are the Glenlivet. This is a distillery in the Speyside region of Scotland. This is up in the north in the Highlands. Been producing since 1824.
Okay, so you've got 4 key components to tasting whiskey properly.
Absolutely. So I'll give you this one. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at the color of the whiskey. We're going to notice a slight difference. This one with a more golden hue. This is a bourbon barrel-aged whiskey, whereas yours has that more amber color. That's been aged in a sherry cask.
Okay, so after we look at it.
Okay, so next we're going to nose it, okay? So this is where you get a chance to think about all those kind of sweet flavors that you get off that vanilla and honey and, sort of fruity notes.
Okay.
Then the taste, of course, that's the fun part.
And am I you're not shooting it back by any means. I know this is how I taste.
just a sip will do.
Just a sip, okay.
Yeah. So we call that the palate, of course, and then after we swallow, that's the finish.
Okay.
So what do you get afterwards? It should linger in your mouth and leave some nice flavor notes behind it. Of course, that nice warm.
Ice or no ice, water, no water?
For tasting, water is totally acceptable. To reduce the alcohol, allows you to get the more subtle flavors out of the whiskey. Ice, if It's a warm day. Makes it a refreshing drink, but for the sake of tasting, neat or with a little bit of water is the right way to go.
Perfect. Well, you'll learn so much more, including the difference between some older whiskeys and maybe some younger whiskeys, all at A Whiskey Kiss, happening again as part of Celtic Fest. Celtic Fest Vancouver for more details. Again, that event, tickets still available for tomorrow. We're going to take a little bit of a time out here on BT. How dry is the forecast going to be, and what about the parade?